Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Smoky Mountain Railway. In this episode, I'm going to immediately break a rule that I had set for myself. So I kind of made a rule that I didn't want to do more than one run up the mountain to the coal mine in any one given day. But I have changed my mind on that. Reason being is because all of our coal hoppers going to the mine, all of them, were delivered to East Whittier this morning. So those cars are going to have to get brought down on this train, or on that train, rather, along with 4 cars from the sawmill and a car from the waterworks. Is there any cars back? Nope. The only car there is going back to Whittier. These 2 cars need to go down to the Bryson interchange, which we can deal with later. That goes to Whittier, and that goes to the watermill. Any of these guys? No. Okay, well, first order of business either way. No matter exactly, or what we do exactly, first order of business is we're going to get the 21 moving. So let's get going. Yard 15. Let me just do that again, real quick. And that should spit 21 out on the main line, right? We don't want that. And she's at the rear of the train, so we can go ahead and just do that. And we'll have to grab these up and then go up and grab these. The majority of these cars actually will be staying here in Bryson City, which is a good thing. Now 21's moving on. Let's get over here and re-grab and get 92 out of the sheds. I'm gonna go ahead and just stick 21 up to 20 miles an hour. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Little lag. That's okay. Okay, so apologize for that. Had a couple things I had to take care of. Okay, so I've actually got 92 lined where she can come straight out. And does she need cold water? No, not really. She's good pretty much on coal and water. Okay, open that switch. And then open this switch. And that should be good to then send her back down. And then we'll jump up to East Whittier. Okay, and stop. And then reverse 15. And 21 is clear, so we can just send 92 all the way down to the West Bryson Yard, to the interchange, and then let us grab 71 first, I think. And she is back at 100% condition, so we can change her appearance visually. And I think I decided, yeah, we need to coal and water 71. 101 should also be back now at 100% condition, so we'll get her back up as well. Really? It's gonna be impossible while it's moving, isn't it? What in the heck? It's probably gonna be impossible while it's not moving. Okay, there we go. Forward, take it, train brake off. I don't know what that was. That's close enough, though. And the main thing we're wanting to do anyway is fill it with water. I mean, it's not like it necessarily needs coal, but if we're gonna do that, we might as well do it. So here we've got coal and supply, Appalachian Hardwood, Bryson Waterworks, and all these are the sawmill, right? C1, C2, sawmill, 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 Stenzel, Hollifield, and these two are just interchange cars. Yep, and then all of our coal cars, all of our hoppers, every one of them. Because of course they would spawn up here, or they're going to cause irritation and confusion and delay, right? So man, this is going to take a while, isn't it? And then that car down here goes, yeah, that car goes to Bryson as well. Okay, there we go. And again, we might as well just go ahead and fill her up with coal as well. Oh. I guess it won't push through a brake application. And that should, well, no, we're not even gonna get close to finishing it off, actually. So I also, which you'll see this video actually after the video where I did a little mod showcase on this. But I'm actually thinking about buying one of these. Their tractive effort ain't great, but for $4,455, I think it'll probably be worth it. Keyword there is probably. And pretty much the reason I'm kind of thinking about doing that is get one of those for here. That way we can pull 101 off of the yard duty for the sawmill and get her doing some passenger service. But for right now, let's figure out how I want to block this. So we've got a Hollifield and Stenzel cars. So I think I want to I want to keep that Ela car at the very back. But I want these Bryson cars in front of these Bryson cars. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. I think. I think I know what I'm going to do. So let's get a good yard reverse 20 on 71 here. That 101 just looks so good. She looks like the day we bought her. Well, I think 101 was our first engine. I think. So she was kind of our inherited power, if you will. And so yesterday, we should get this. Yeah, yesterday we made $4,500, which is good, which is really good. Okay, so let us go ahead and handle the entire string of sawmill cars, right? So apply these brakes and then brake the train. I need to release the handbrakes up here, which just for some reason I'll do truly manually. Oh yeah, I meant to check locations, Robinson Gap coal, and we can't change the tier yet, which is awesome. We can go up on standard oil, so that's good. We'll do that for tomorrow. I think we can go. Yeah, no, we can't go up yet on any of the waterworks. And let's go ahead and stop. And I'll stack the sawmill stuff in this track here. We got 21 cars, but, you know, of those 21 cars, 7 of them are staying up here. Oh wow, 92's already back down there. Okay, wow. That's pretty good. 21's the one that I would have liked to have seen already have made it to its flare. Okay, let's try and surmount the train, because it's really gonna make the difference. Is where we need to stop is when we can clear on this track. Okay, that's far enough, or should be far enough anyway. And then open that. Okay, 410. And then we'll stack these cars into here grab those cars, and then get the train pulled up. And then we'll go ahead and get the sawmill switched out. Get all the loaded cars out. And stop. Reverse 10. Which it doesn't really matter, actually. All we've got to clear from these is the other side. So I'll actually go forward 10. Because we can clear on this side. Because we're immediately going to come back and grab them. And those are still here. Or those still stay here, anyway. I should say. And then yard reverse 20. And really and truly, 101 doesn't need any water or coal. So we can actually go ahead and reverse her. Try to do some dual locomotive action. We know how that went last time I tried to do it. She really only needs to come back to right here. Okay. I missed. Okay, there's no way she's not past where she needs to be going to. Oh yeah, no. Stop. That's plenty far. Okay, so I want to get all of the Bryson interchange cars on the front. So we're gonna have to do a little wizardry here with 101 and that train. Just a wee bit of wizardry. Okay, release, uncouple there, do up the air hoses, AI road forward 15. The lag. Probably because I've got my graphics settings up to the, to the moon. I really do have, like, the graphics maxed out in this game. And you can tell, because the locomotive is the rods on the locomotive are not necessarily moving smoothly. Wrong train. Okay, yard 20, reverse, yard 20, everything's still aligned. If you would throw, that would be a very pleasant thing. I know 21 stopped for a flare, you don't have to keep telling me. Whoa. I think I am going to have to pull some graphic settings down. Yeah, we're going to have to pull some graphic settings down. I'd like to leave the quality, but Oh, yay. Oh, yay! Let's see if just pulling those down one each will make a difference of any kind whatsoever. AI Road, Ford 15. And then, you know, technically I can just leave this train out. Right? And wait, because we've got all the stuff that's actually going to be switched at Bryson here, and then that's going to be interchange cars already. So those are interchange to interchange cars. So we can just get 71 to stop per train right there. And go ahead and throw these switches. And then let's run down here and actually select 101. Actually, real quick, so that this video is just absolutely chaotic in what we're doing. Let's go ahead and jump down here to 21 and go ahead and get all of this handled. So give the stop order, get rid of that, and you go yard 20. And we'll sort these cars and the hoppers up here at the mine out when we get to Bryson. We'll get everything sorted up there. Okie doke. Bang. Release your handbrake and go ahead and push you up to the next string of cars here. And then we should be able to, hopefully tomorrow, we should be able to get the cars ordered for up here, right? So these two, I don't know if, I think you can simultaneously do two at once, so we can actually just simultaneously do these two starting tomorrow. Right, so okay, road reverse 15. Which it'll be nice to get the copper mine opened up. Which will most definitely be the goal, right? Because that's going to give us a lot more income. A massive amount more income. And that'll probably almost definitely be the point where we have to take 91 off of log duty and put 21 on the logs. And bring 91 down here to start working the mines. And once we get a water plug up here, we can pretty well, and probably the plan will be is eventually just have enough locomotives. And I would almost like to have enough locomotives before we do the Fontana bridge, the Fontana extension. I would like to have enough locomotives to where we can keep an engine up here and just drop any Alarka cars off up here. That way, the mainline locomotive can just keep running all the way, you know, to Nantahala. Because I think that's where the milestone goes. Yeah. Yeah. Because once you build the extension past here, it will actually take you to Nantahala, and then your next challenge is the red marble grade. And I think the red marble grade milestone gets you all the way to Andrews. I think. I'm okay. I didn't need to disconnect the train right there, but whatever. Hopefully that one handbrake will hold. In case it doesn't, we'll do that. I really probably would have done good, to be honest, to just went ahead and bit the bullet and brought these cars up here yesterday. I mean, you can see, like, with 21's tender, and this is, even with the mods I've got, this is the biggest tender you can put behind the C25. You can see she really hasn't eaten any coal, but man, she's going down on that water. Big time, just getting up to here. And then, like, to be fair, that's a pretty long run. I mean, it's a longer run than Bryson to Ela. But I know that the little 21 just does not have the power to run a train from Bryson to Ela. Especially when we have the trains like we did in the last day of operation, where, you know, the train's like 21, 22 cars long, and it's massive. And as soon as we clear the road, stop. It's good enough. That'll check out. That will check out. So, get you reversed back out onto the main. This is a little weird too. It's the root sticking out, but I don't know, that's probably pretty difficult for some, you know, that's probably pretty difficult to deal with. Okay, and then yard forward 20, and I'm hoping that the engineer will slam into this guy with enough force to recouple that. Luckily, I don't manually disconnect my glad hands, so I just close the cocks and let it go. And luckily also, these are all empty, so that should hopefully offset the weight. Yep, it did. There we go. Now release these 3 handbrakes. Yard forward, or I mean, road forward 15, and I'll just give you a flare right there, right at the back of those cars. And let's jump back up to 101. Get this done, considering this is where we started at. Okay, so we want the East Whittier stuff to be the closest to the locomotive. Go ahead and go forward and couple up to this car as well. Okay, bang. Okay, reverse 10. And sort of the amount of switching we're gonna have to do, this may be where we spend the rest of this video. I'm not exactly sure on that, but this may be where we spend the rest of this video. Is just getting 71's train put together to send down the line. What did I just see that's... Oh, those are the Stenzel and the Hollifield cars. That's right. About to say, did I really mess up already? That would be like a record for me. And I still don't know 100% that the, actually, okay, so you have to set it each time. Okay. Now, I'm sure some people out there probably find that annoying, but I don't, because that way it won't be trying to scream, "Take it to the shop," at me. But once this day ends and we pay this off, I'll probably will go ahead and buy one of those little geared locomotives. That way we can do something else with 101. I don't know what we're going to do, or what that something else that we're going to do with 101 would be, but that way we do have the freedom to do something else with the 101. And I'm going to push this train way down, or these cars way down in here, because we're going to have a fair number of cars going to Bryson. Let's actually count. Well, I guess technically we've actually only going to have 2 more cars, or 3 more cars going to Bryson, so I guess we're technically not going to have that giant. Yeah, what am I doing? My brain completely clapped out there for a minute. Okay, let's get this pulled back, and then we'll shunt those 2 cars just far enough up to clear them. And then we'll grab the thing that is going to add a little extra complication to this is the fact that we're going to have to deal with that stupid little siding. Don't get me wrong, if it wasn't for that stupid little siding, we wouldn't have got all these cars in here. You know, these 3 guys sitting right here. Man, look how close. How close that car is to just being where we would just have to go ahead and get it out of there and not have to put it back somewhere. Okay, what if I do this? Do that, you stop, and then we're just gonna roll this all the way, just as far down as we can, without running it off the platform. Just, you know, a little bit of head cannon, a little bit of head simulation that, you know, they're gonna want to be able to walk straight into it. And that thing's basically done too, which is just great. Set handbrake on you, undo you, and then reverse 10. She's actually only got 83 miles on her, which I say she's only got 83 miles on her. I mean, she's basically lived her whole life right here. I mean, I think back at the very beginning, we might have done one run down to Ela with her on day 1, maybe. I would have to go back and, like, rewatch the videos to see. But I think I've only done one run past Whittier with her. So, yard forward 20. And then we're going to start playing with the massive strings of cars. Which is gonna be a lot of fun. So much fun. And booyah. Okay. Now on couple, reverse 10. I mean, I know I don't have to reverse at 10 miles an hour here. It just feels a little more realistic. I'm actually going to do that real quick. And again, try to do a little extra work. It's only got one log in it. Let me, just go ahead and flip that. And then, crap. Give me 101. And then yard forward 20 on 101. Give me 91. Yard forward 20 on 91. Oh, the 101. Really? It's already there? Where's 21? Oh, she's never gonna make it to that flare that I set. Okay. Okay, reverse 15. Oh, you've got a handbrake there. And the sawmill should have a backlog of logs. And I am actually going to flip these two switches so that 91 doesn't try to think it's approaching 71. Because tier 2, it's going to use 11 cars of logs a day, which should be plenty. We're going from 8 to 11, which is 3 more cars. So taking 4 of those guys up the mountain should still leave us with way more than a surplus tomorrow, I think. I might be doing that math wrong, but I think that'll leave us with a surplus. Go ahead and stop. Oh, come on. Ah! I mean, I guess to be fair, it's basically all empties. Now, forward 15. The only thing is we are gonna have to do a little extra work now. So throw that siding open, go up to there, and we'll push them into here. And they'll all fit there. Yeah, okay. No, I did set that switch too. Okay, let's go ahead and throw these switches back all normal. So we don't have to think about it later. Okay, now give me 101 back. Open this back up. Stop so that I can kill that without you running off. And then open. Actually, let's go ahead and re-grab this car. And we'll just keep it attached to 101 as we do these maneuvers. I really should probably go down and inspect what we actually have at the Bryson interchange. But that'll probably be in the next episode because I'm already at 40 minutes nearly. Yeah! Jeez. It's nice though because I am having a lot of fun, and to be honest, I used to for some reason I used to have more fun when I didn't have to do really big switching operations. But I actually find that the more I've played this and sort of the bigger the operations have gotten on the railroad, I kind of like when I can just send trains to their destination as I'm working somewhere else. Which is probably a reason I should just go ahead and go down and figure out, get the Bryson yard figured out, which I think we actually will do, even when I just said, no, we're not going to do that. I think we will while 101's hooking up to that car. I keep getting hung in this locomotive when I do this. Okay, so Appalachian Hardwoods, Bryson Waterworks, Bryson Watermill, East Whittier. It's an interchange car, sawmill. Stenzel, and East Whittier. Then an Ela Farm Supply. Okay. That's a sort of a crappy, that's sort of a crappy combination of cars, the way it's blocked, but it's not a big deal. It'll add a little extra time. I don't think that this is a perfect 2-to-1 ratio. Yeah, I guess it is. Nothing on. I guess it is a perfect 2-to-1 ratio. Okay, so release these two handbrakes. Run you up to here. Actually, let's put it there. Road forward. We can run you up there at road 420, I think, without a big deal. And then 101 again. I know I can hit R, but I feel like I have to reach farther across. Well, I guess I don't really have to reach that far across the keyboard, do I? Connect the air. And let me just go ahead and I hear 91 going up the mountain. Okay, let's release that brake. Okay, so actually something that's actually going to be really convenient is these are both right at the ends of these trains, or both of these consists. So we can actually just straight up back all the way out, put it on the train, put the East Whittier interchange cars in this siding, put all these back, well, we can't put all this back though, because I can only put so many of them back in here, because I can only put up till about right here, even with these cars back in here for the time being. Right. Just so flippin' annoying. There's another YouTuber, and his name slips my mind right now. I think it's the Angry Ragtimer, maybe? And I'm assuming that it must be a custom mod, because I can't find it anywhere, and I don't see it in the description of his videos that he uses it in, but he's got a mod that just makes this yard massive. And without a mod like that, I just don't think that there's any way to run anything higher than a tier 2 here at the sawmill. Don't exactly know that I would even want to deal with running anything bigger than a tier 2 at the sawmill anyway. But if I did, I would have to have that mod, and that goes back to the whole when I switched that other interchange mod out, the West Bryson interchange mod. When I switched that out, it caused absolute havoc on my railroad. And I don't really want to do that again. So, yeah. No. Oh, I forgot. So coal. So for every 50 tons. Yeah, see, the repair parts is what's expensive. Now, with that being said, we still have 53.5 tons. We still have 53.5 tons of repair parts. How much is that boxcar we've got holding? I think that's the one we've got. One of these two. Yeah, so... Yeah, that... Well, I mean, duh. That's got to be the one. But yeah, that did not use very many repair parts to do that repair on 2 locomotives. I mean, I know they weren't really in that bad a shape, but that's still pretty good. Can I please get over that? Thanks. 91. Okay, so 91's up there. So let's get these cars shunted back in. Or let's actually just get 101 to a stop right here, and then we'll go deal with 91 and get her on up to the next log landing up there. Okay, throw that, and then 92 has made it as well. So everybody's just making it. Yard 420. I don't know that I'm gonna shove all the way into here. I probably won't shove all the way up to the boxcar, but we'll shove 92. Didn't you just tell me that? Didn't you just stop for one? Okay. I don't know. I thought it did, but maybe it didn't. I can open the console. Yeah, it stopped twice for the same flare. Okay. It's cool beans. Cool beans. Okay, go ahead and stop. Okay. I didn't think it was going to stop. I thought it was just going to go ahead and couple them up for me anyway. Okay, now reverse 10. Wait a minute. Wait. I said we were going to go deal with 91 real quick. So let's do that. Okay, so bring you down to 10. This is at 97. Bring you down to 10. It is the right track, right? Yeah, it's the right track. Okay. This is the sort of service where I wish somebody would come out with a really good Shay or Heisler or Climax or some kind of logging locomotive to operate these logging branches with. I would just absolutely love that. I think we can fit all 4 of them in here, right? I think I've fit 4 of them in this before. Yeah, I have. Most definitely. Dope. Set handbrake. And then reverse 10. And I should have flipped the way bill on that car yesterday, but I didn't think about it. So, oh yeah, duh, I've got to open the mainline switch up as well. There we go. Okay, so now you're going down the line. So let's jump back over to you. Now reverse 10. And where are these? So that Stenzel car is going to come back up. The Hollifield car is going to come back up too. So that's fun. And that's going to come back up. Man, we're going to have another pretty substantial Whittier train coming back today. Which I'm not going to complain about. That's just more cash in the barrel head, man. Okay, yard forward 20. And I know 100% that we're still going to have to break this train. And we'll probably have to break it again later when we come put the cars back in here. But if I do that, I'm just going to have to move all the cars I have in the yard. I'm just going to have to move them out, right? I'm just going to have to move them out of the yard if I decide to change mods. If I could find that mod, and if anybody in the comments section of this video does actually know where I can find that mod, which, you know, I mean, I'm recording this, don't actually even know when this video is going to go up 100%, but if anybody does know where to find it, then let me know, because I would be very interested to have it. Okay, apply these two handbrakes. So actually, I'm only going to have to break one car off of this. Okay, that's not that bad. That's nowhere near as bad as I was thinking it was going to be. And then, dude, why don't you just get the last, like, 0.1% of wood chips? You know what I'm gonna do? I've got about 7 minutes left before I hit an hour mark on this episode, and I just don't want to go over it. Nobody wants to watch a freaking hour plus long video. Nobody wants to watch a video over an hour. So I'm actually gonna leave up here, because it's got plenty of logs to keep working, right? Still got 29.9 logs in reserve. So what we're going to do to finish this video out is actually go down here to the 92 and actually switch this out with 92, and see what sucks is that is a Whittier interchange car. Where do you go? The R1 track. That is that track. So I guess it won't be too massive a problem, because we will be leaving these all three in Bryson. So yeah, it won't be too big a deal. It won't be a big deal. Okay, orders. You don't need to go over 15 miles an hour for this. Still at 100%. I mean, you know, we could do it. Like, we could do repairs every night, you know, and just keep them at 100%, but we would be paying $100 a day to shop workers. Which I know in real life, you would be doing that anyway, right? But, nah. Just because it's a game and we can do that. That's one interesting thing that I'm excited to see with Century of Steam, which I don't think I've won a video in the past, like 2 weeks without talking about Century of Steam. But I feel like it's going to be really interesting to see how they handle the overhauls and stuff in Century of Steam. And bang. Okay, release handbrake, road forward 10. $71. It's pretty good. These little industries just don't make us a heck of a lot of money. You know, if it wasn't for canceling some of these industries costing us money, I would honestly probably quit doing some of the industries. Stuff like Hollifield, I would probably just quit doing. Mainly I say Hollifield specifically because it is such a pain, because it's an opposite facing spur to Stenzel up there. So it adds a little extra complexity. Which extra complexity is not a bad thing, but sometimes it is sometimes an irritating thing. Which, you know, as long as you have everything set up in a smart manner, it's not very irritating. It's just when you're doing stuff like what I'm about to do with these cars, which is have a mismatch of stuff going places. You know, you mismatch where stuff's going. That's when it does sort of become a big deal. Well, that's really the only way it becomes a deal of any kind, really. Okay, and let me have that, and let me have here. So reverse 10, and let's go ahead and do that. So we don't get any braking pressure in the boxcar. Okay, do that. Stop. I don't know if I actually got it going fast enough really to have made this worth doing or not. But and not me about to let something run away from me because I'm trying to pay attention to the other thing. Okay, you can stop. You can stop. If I can click the button. If I could click the button, it would be awesome, wouldn't it? Okay. So, reverse 10, 20, whatever. So, we've already made money today. Yeah, so you can see $59 it's $13 is what, $72, $81. $81 in wages is not bad at all. It's not bad whatsoever. I guess they oil those as part of it as well. So that's actually kind of cool. So let's get 92 out of here, and then that'll be the video, folks. We've done a lot of moving without doing a lot of much. That's a really stupid way to say it, but we've done a lot of jumping around and moving without doing a heck of a lot. The only thing we've like really achieved is getting the Alarka Junction site stuff switched out. That's the only thing we've actually truly accomplished here in this episode. But like I said, we did get a lot of stuff kind of moved around. We did get 92 up the mountain. And, you know, there's a little more complexity involved with getting 92 up the mountain now than there used to be. So, and again, the railroad's only going to get more complex as we go, which, you know, is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. And you're good. Okey-doke. So, we'll just do road Ford 15 for you. Make sure we open the switch. And do I want to run 92 up the secondary? No. We're going to run 92 up the main. So let's run up through here and make sure we don't have any switches set in a way that's going to stop 92 from doing that. And we're going to just stop 92 right there so we kind of have a yard entrance to jump through, a crossover to jump through. And let me do my little this, like this. So that's the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do what all the YouTubers ask you to do. I hope to see you back here on the channel, but either way, I hope you have a great day, and peace out.